Lastly, I'm going to show you the final project, and I haven't even shown this yet. It's probably the most popular project of all. It is called the Magic Book, all right? And I'm going to show you, there's some first graders. I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but here's first graders making their magic book. All right, so lots of different things you can do with it. This is the life of the caterpillar. So really good for sequencing the events. And then it's called the Magic Book because it has a secret magic panel in there. When you open that up like that, there's the butterfly. So it appears, it disappears. Okay? So that's magic. And it is one of the simplest books to make. Right? So you need a 1.5 sheet. All right? Take the half sheet, fold it in half with the long sides together, and cut it in half so you have 2 strips. Okay, 2 strips. And then take the whole sheet, fold it in half with the short sides together. And then do the wing fold like we did before. You fold the edge back to the fold like this. Okay, so everybody has this. All right, so now under the wings, don't cut the wings. We're just going to cut some slits. And these do not have to be, like, you don't have to measure them. You know, just eyeballed in, it works fine. It doesn't make any difference in the final project. So just eyeball it in about half, like cut it in half, like that. On the fold, to the fold. And then do 2 more cuts so that you like divided it into fourths, like that. All right, so one has this so that it will. All right, so now open this up, and this is what they're doing in the picture here. Then you take these 2 strips and weave them in. Weave over, under, like that. And then the next weave has to be opposite. So you'll have a little checkerboard. If you have 2 different colors of paper, you'll have a checkerboard. If you have this checkerboard look then, that's it. That's as easy as it is. That's a magic book. That's it. But you should see the looks on your faces from here. It's kind of funny. You're like, well, where is the magic, right? So here's a little magic lesson. Turn your book so that these 2 flaps, those are the cupboard doors. So turn them so that those are pointing to your face. So those are pointing to your face, all right? So you open them up. That's where they would put the title. And then you open it up, open the cupboard doors. The magic is right inside here. So you have to push that together and pry that center open. Just pry it open. And there you have a magic panel. Yep, that's it. Keep prying. There you go. So here is then the caterpillar. Of course, this is twice as big a paper as you used. This one I just did 2 slits so that they'd have 6 boxes to sequence the caterpillar's life. And then when you open it up. So can you see, like when you pull it, it actually comes apart? So you can't glue anything in there. over the edges. So they have to just draw right over the edges. That's why they're having the same color paper. All right, so what these students are doing in this picture is I had them write about themselves. The title was something like, guess who I am, or who am I, who am I? And then I had them write sentences, first graders, I had them write 6 sentences about themselves. I am a girl, I like dogs, I have a sister. And so they wrote 6 sentences about themselves, and we did and then they were just making these, and when they're finished putting them together, then I had them write their 6 sentences, 1 in each box. And then I went around and opened it up for them. When it was empty, when there was nothing in it, they didn't really get that it was magic. I've done this with 5th graders, and they are just fascinated. They're studying it. They want to figure out how and why it works, right? 1st graders, right, they didn't really get it until there was something in there. And then it was just magic to them, right? They just accepted it as magic. So when they had drawn their pictures inside, and then they opened them up and their picture appeared, and then it disappeared. Then they got the magic. And I happened to take a picture of the first students discovering the magic in their magic book. So who am I? And then this little guy here, he was not going to recess till his was done. He was so excited about that. So look at this girl here, showing off her magic book. Isn't this the look we want on our students? Do you ever get this look from a worksheet? No, we want our kids so excited to learn. One of my favorite quotes, what we learn with pleasure, we never forget.